They say my name, no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. You ain't running game.
Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today with us we have the gorgeous model Val, and on her I created this pretty dramatic look. We went in today on the contour and highlight, and I created this really dramatic bold feline eyeliner look that I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to learn how I created this look right here, then keep on watching. So to begin, I'm using the Cerave moisturizer lotion to prep our model's skin. It leaves the skin moisturized enough without looking greasy. For primer, I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, one of my holy grail products. To lock in the skin prep product, I'm spraying the face with the badscue Rose Water. Moving on to foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Super Stay in the shade 330 and 355. This is one of my top favorite foundations to work with. It's so easy and gives you medium to full coverage. It looks beautiful on every skin. I'm applying this onto Val's face using the beauty blender from Rose Cosmetics. Note that my beauty blender is damp and I don't use it dry. Next, I'm going in with the Maybelline Super Stay in the shade 360 to contour. I'm applying this below the cheekbones, perimeter of the forehead and jawline before blending it out with a beauty blender. Note, I always blend it out immediately I apply. You know the blending process takes a while, so I included some of the footages for those who love watching the blending process, so please enjoy. With the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut, which is one shade lighter than her foundation, and the LA Pro in the shade Warm Sun, which is 2 times lighter, to highlight the face. I'm placing that right underneath the eyes, center of the forehead, chin, and the bridge of her nose, then blend out with my beauty blender. The darker concealer actually serves as a transition between the highlighting and the contour. You notice I'm using light pattern motions to blend, which is going to give it a smooth and seamless finish. I'm actually making sure everything is well blended and seamless. For blush, I'm mixing a light pink shade from the Imagic cream palette. This is my go-to shade for light to medium skin people. This is also a multi-purpose palette which can be used as a cream blush, lip palette, and even eyeshadow. Right now, I'm just contouring her nose with the same shade foundation I used to contour her face. The skin is looking really beautiful and the products are all blended together perfectly. Now to set the highlighted places, I'm using the LA Girl Press Powder in the shade Classic Tan. I'm placing a good amount underneath the eyes because that's the first area to crease and other areas. To big Val skin, I'm using the Mercier Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. I'm pressing into the skin with my beauty blender on the highlighted areas, and also I would do same on the bridge of her nose. Whoosh! So next, I'm setting the rest of my gorgeous model's face with the MAC Mineralized powder in the shade Medium Deep. Going in the Morphe 8D Glam palette, I'm mixing the 2 shades at the top row to bronze Val's face. For blush, I'm going in with my light pink shade in my e.l.f. blush palette. I'm sorry I forgot the names of the shade, but I promise I'll get them down in the description below. I'm using the same bronzing shades to contour the nose. So I'm dusting off excess powder and I'm making sure everything is seamless. Another holy grail product, I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray to set the makeup and lock it in place. Wow, it's giving skin! Moving on to eyebrows, to fill them in, I'm using the Beauty Line by Didi Browgasm pencil in the shade Perfect Brown, and I'm slightly running this through her brow hairs. Val has beautiful brow hairs, so I'm just filling in the sparse areas and shaping the brows. So yeah, watch me do the brows. Now I'm cleaning up the brows with the e.l.f. concealer in the shade Deep Chestnut for the brow bone area and blend lightly towards the front. Note that I'm using pattern motions and not sweeping motions. Alright, now eyeshadow. I'm using the shade in the Juvias eyeshadow palette, starting off as my transition shade. And I went into a more darker shade to add some depth to the upper lid. With a more darker shade from the Morphe Natural Flirt palette, I'm tracing false crease. This is where I'm building the shape I'm trying to create, then blend it out. Using the benign clown white to cut the crease towards the end. Maybe it's a bit messy, that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect right off. So I'm using that cream shade all over the lid, making sure everything is perfectly blended. Going in again with a darker shade this time around to clean the edges of the crease. To begin creating the eyeliner look, as I said in the intro, I'm going for a pretty dramatic feline cut eye look. I'm using the Shaded Beauty Khol black eyeliner. I will run this along the upper lash line, with the formula of the pencil being that it doesn't bulge. Once dried down means you can apply. Here you see me using a small detailed brush to extend the liner on the upper lid outer half. A lot of you know precise eyeliner requires steady hands, taking a step back, assessing the situation and perfecting what I'm doing to get the shape that I want. Gorgeous. So we did the other eye off camera and applied some lashes. So here you can see me doing the lips. I'm just going in with a brown lip shade. I don't remember what lipstick this is, and I'm using this pinky shade from the Imagic palette, and I'm blending in between the lips to make sure everything is perfect. Here I'm applying some gloss in the middle of her lips and on the cupid's bow of her lip. So I'm using the MUA Academy highlighter to add some glow back to our model's skin. I'm brushing this onto the areas of the face I want to add a little bit of shine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we transform our naturally gorgeous model into a pageant queen. And there we have it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe to the channel. You can also check more of my works on IG at NAYA_NORKIE. Bye besties.